So I'm standing inside the Hagia Sophia here in Istanbul, Turkey, built in around 530, and for 1,000 years served as the largest Christian church in the world. It was later conquered by the Ottomans and turned into a mosque, so you'll see some of the Islamic artwork and such on the inside. But the Ottomans preserved a lot of the original mosaics and artwork from the Christian era in its original construction. Now, as of the 1930s, Ataturk decommissioned it and turned it into a museum so that people can come and experience it. And I can tell you this, it is absolutely one of the most incredible places I've ever been. If you're ever in Istanbul, I encourage you, come and take a look. So I'll show you a few glimpses of it, but let me tell you this, history is certainly alive here in Istanbul, Turkey, and there's several things in this building that have my attention. I think you'll enjoy learning more about it. Yeah, so here coming into kind of the main entrance, you'll notice and I'm not sure how well I can get it in the video, but these are the original doors of the original structure coming into the Hagia Sophia. So that would make these being on this door jamb since 530-ish. You have to fact check me on the exact dates. That is pretty significant. And you can see the exterior coming in, and I'll show you as we come in, we turn around, and let you see the domes that are still one of the wonders of the world. No supports of any sort, no columns. It's an absolute wonder. This place is incredible. So if you notice behind me right here, these different kind of greenish, I'm not sure if the color is showing for you, but different colored columns that are here inside the Hagia Sophia. If you'll look, these were added later on, and these are original columns from Ephesus in the temple of Artemis. Why is that significant? Well, if you remember in Acts chapter 19, I believe it is, the riot at Ephesus takes place when the Apostle Paul is preaching about Jesus, and the people in Ephesus who worshiped Artemis as a god began to riot because they were concerned, not so much, if you read the scriptures, not so much about the fact that Artemis was being discredited, but that they were craftsmen who made statues that looked like Artemis. They sold them, they made good money on that, and they were concerned Paul would ruin their business. These columns right back here are the actual columns from the temple of Artemis in Ephesus. They were brought into the Hagia Sophia. That was a church, that was a mosque, that has pagan columns in it, and now it's a museum. What a place full of history. So if you notice this very large marble jar behind me, it's a drinking cistern that was given as a gift in the 1500s to the Hagia Sophia. And the interesting thing about that is it was excavated in Pergamum. Pergamum also in Turkey. If you'll remember in Revelation chapter 2, Jesus addresses the church in Pergamum and states that Pergamum is the city where Satan's throne was located. So just a quick example of some of the Christian artwork that's been preserved under the plaster for ages and centuries, that as they tore it down, they were able to reveal the original mosaics, often many of those in pure gold or in gold mosaic tiles. Absolutely incredible, an amazing place. You see behind me a mosaic of Jesus, John the Baptist, and the mother of Jesus, Mary. So all through the building, all through this entire place, you find artifacts from different centuries as they've added to or improved upon or fixed up the structure. But the original structure is still intact from the 530s, which is absolutely incredible. So I'm here outside the Hagia Sophia. Incredible, incredible place. I encourage you, if you ever get a chance to come through Turkey, to stop in Istanbul, come and visit the Hagia Sophia. Absolutely amazing. This city was called Constantinople for the longest time after Constantine, emperor of the Roman Empire, ushered in the Byzantine era here in this time before the Ottomans came. And absolutely fascinating, and so many people credit Constantine with the rapid spread of Christianity because he is the one that declared it the official religion of the Roman Empire. Depending on your view on that, that was either the greatest thing that ever happened for Christianity, or it was the worst thing that ever happened. Because before Constantine made Christianity the official religion of the Roman Empire, Christianity was very much understood as a Jewish sect and very much relational, practiced in homes and in the synagogue. And once Constantine instituted it as a national of sorts, national religion, then came the structures, then came all the buildings that had to kind of one up all the gods of the Romans or the pagan gods. And we started into a system to where Christianity was seen as a building or as a system of belief as opposed to a relationship with God. Was it a good thing? Was it a bad thing? It's all depending on your perspective, but the history of that part of our Christian journey is happening here. It happened here in Istanbul and Constantinople. Check it out.